Hey guys, I've got something really cool to show you, and this is about the GUNGUN and trying to get it to produce legendaries. And a lot of people have been trying, and obviously no one has had any luck so far. Just a few days ago, I spent over 18,000 Eridium on this GUNGUN. I did a live stream to see if it would make a legendary. I didn't think it would because some of the other YouTubers had tried several thousand Eridium as well, and they didn't get anything either. You get greens, blues, and purples, and you get some really good guns in here. And what happens after a while when you're shooting this thing forever, it starts to make the green ones despawn and disappear, and also the blue, and then you're only left with the purple. And obviously did not get any legendary, which has been confusing for a lot of us because before Borderlands 3 had released, the Gearbox devs did an interview talking about the GUNGUN, and they specifically said that this thing could produce legendaries. I'll let you guys listen to that part of the interview.
So can you tell us more about how this gun will function? Is it a gun that'll do damage, or is it like a timed thing, or one-time use only, or what's going on here?
This is a gun that shoots guns.
Does it shoot infinite guns?
It does. If you had infinite resources to shoot, then maybe.
Gotcha.
But yeah, it does take some kind of resource to shoot.
What's the manufacturer?
Yes.
Can it shoot? Yeah. Can it shoot legendaries?
Yes.
Ooh. All right, I'm going to segue that into something else.
So right there, they said, yes, it can shoot legendaries, but again, no one's got one to come out of it yet, and people worldwide have been playing this, and a lot of people have been spending thousands and thousands of Eridiums like myself. So recently it's been discovered that yes, this thing can shoot legendaries, and we've just been doing it wrong. In fact, getting legendaries from this thing is probably the easiest way to get legendaries. It's the cheapest by far. You don't have to mess with boss fights or anything like that, and yeah, you can get a lot of them. So there's a point in the game way at the very end where you are with Typhon de Leon, and he shows you the gun at first, and then you follow him around and do some missions, and then finally he hands it over to you. And if you want to get legendaries from this thing and you've reached this part in the game, then you've gone too far. The mission you need to stop at for this to work is on Desolation's Edge. This is the first time you meet Typhon, and it's called the first Vault Hunter. You come up on this platform to meet him, and he wants you to put these keys on these pedestals, and this is the first time he shows you GUNGUN or the Eridian Fabricator. He doesn't give it to you right away, and instead you can pay him 1 Eridium and he will shoot guns out of it for you. And this is the part where you need to stop and don't progress the missions if you want to farm legendaries from this gun. It's actually really cheap and a pretty easy method. Picking this gun up and having it in your inventory costs 10 Eridium every time you shoot it, and we know you're not going to get a legendary that way. But after about 30 to 40 Eridium, he starts shooting legendaries, or at least he did for me. I was consistently getting legendaries from him like every 30 to 40 Eridium like clockwork. And I was super happy to see this because the devs had said, yeah, you can get legendaries from it, but this is going to be the only way you can do it. And compared to the other ways you get legendaries through like boss fights or even the slot machines, this is way cheaper and way faster if you've gotten to this point in the game and you've got it set up for farming. I think with the slot machines, you can get some legendary, but it's going to cost you anywhere from like 500 to 1,000 Eridium, and this is only costing you one at a time and maybe around 30 Eridium only just to get one. I think best case scenario is about 30 Eridium. It might go up to like 40 or 50, but it's consistent. So I was definitely getting a high rate of legendary drops, and it's possible it's because I'm on True Vault Hunter mode. It's the second playthrough. I've got Mayhem mode 3 on. That helps to increase the rarity as well. So it's very possible that that sped up how many legendaries I was getting, and I haven't tested it without it. If you guys want to try it, I'd love to hear how it goes for you. So for me, I'm just going to stop my second playthrough here. I'm not going to advance the missions. I want to be able to have this farming as an option, and I think it's a lot of fun because it's cool to see what all you can get. It cost me about 200 Eridium, and I was able to get 5 legendaries from him, so that is super cheap. I also want to give a huge shout out to Honda Riders and also Evan. They helped me tremendously with this, so thank you guys. Right here I got one of my favorite guns from Typhon. It's the Handsome Jackhammer. This is where Jack has been digistruct into a gun and he talks to you the whole time while you're running missions. It's really cool. But right here you can see that I definitely have legendaries all over the place, and the GUNGUN can make them. We have not been lied to, but I hope this helped you guys out, and we'll see you next video.
This is great. We make a great pair. Which is to say, yeah, I'm great, you look great holding me, but it's It's really great.